on ABC. Start things off with the Sun hosting Kamilla and the Mercury, and then go over to ESPN. Caitlin Clark and the Fever squaring off against the Lynx. WNBA Countdown tips off pregame coverage for each game at 12:30 and 3:30 Eastern, respectively. And during the break, here's what Angel, Reese, and Kennedy Carter were doing.
Look, this is Ken and Barbie. They understand each other. They pump each other up. And I love how Angel Reese, only a rookie, the leadership role she takes on the floor.
That was the rookie doing most of the talking
right?
that entire time. Pumping up Carter, who had a rough start to this game and was benched for the entire third quarter. Coach Weatherspoon said she needed to see energy and effort from her. Sabrina misses. There's another board for Angel. 3 minutes to go.
Andrea Carter talked about calling a regional game with Kennedy Carter. When the game's on the line, this is a player that wants the basketball.
In and out. Reese, second chance. Allen ran into Ionescu, no call. And Angel Reese, 14 rebounds, but only 8 points.
And she's playing with 5 fouls right now.
Sabrina pulled up, had just a little bit of room to get around Carter for the bucket. So Ionescu putting a lot on her shoulders today with Stewie out. She's got 24.
Look, and it's been a minute since Marina Mabry has had shot opportunities.
Inside, Cardoso and Reese both frustrated with no calls.
Oh, and T-Spoon got teed up.
Came well out onto the floor. It's our third technical called in this game. All of them against Chicago. Mabry was called for one in the first half. Angel Reese and now Coach Weatherspoon here.
She was mad because of the contact on Angel Reese. Now, just a possession before, Sabrina Ionescu was called for a ticky-tack foul on Lindsey Allen, and they call that. Then that physical contact down there, they let that go. I can understand the frustration.
And that gets the lead. The Ionescu free throw up to 11 with just under 2 minutes left to go. And now Teresa Stuck goes out and tells Mabry and JJ to cool things. JJ picked up her dribble, so she needs some help. Carter guarding Ionescu.
That's the energy and effort T-Spoon was looking for.
Really good defense by Chicago. Reese bringing it up by herself. Now sets the screen for Mabry, who pops. Cardoso tried to tap it, but instead it went to Ionescu.
Now, Chicago can't let New York just run the clock out. They need possessions.
Allen doing her best, but then Burke comes over. Sabrina, big time three. That has likely put this game on ice.
Yeah, New York 10 of 35 from 3. And Sabrina Ionescu, she's hit 3 of them.
Carter drives, hits, and was fouled.
Sabrina Ionescu has 28 points. Deep, long range. I think that was a little exuberation, a little frustration. Like I said, that was her 4th 3. She's 4 of 12 from the three-point line.
Sabrina with 28 points, 11 of them coming in this quarter. And Angel Reese, 2 points away from a double-double.
Chicago's just going to settle. They're not going to foul. New York's in control.
JJ, another big shot. Jonquel Jones hits her first 3 of the game. Shot clock is off. Angel Reese has 4 Liberty players around her. And fans yelling to get the ball into Reese. Lindsey Allen hangs on, and the double-double streak for Angel Reese is over. She had a WNBA record, 15 straight double-doubles, and today she was great on the boards. How about 16 rebounds for Angel Reese, but just 8 points, got into that foul trouble there in the fourth quarter and came up just short. Chicago loses this game 81-67.
Well, and New York really made up for the absence of not having Brianna Stewart. I think Kennedy Burke did a terrific job filling in her absence.
Yeah, Ionescu really good, especially in the fourth. She's with Holly.
Down 2 starters on the road. It's been a quick turnaround. How did your team come together for this big win on the road?
There's no excuses. We understood we had to come out and play Liberty basketball, and that means we had to do a lot more today with 2 starters out, grind deep, come out here and get a win.
I think about the new players on this team that were so big today, Kennedy Burke, Phoebish, Dojkic. How are you guys all coming together with these new players?
They're just as important. We understand that we need them. We need them in all these games, and their number was called tonight, and they came in and they gave us great minutes, and we don't win this game without them.
All right, I know you've got one more tough game against Connecticut before we get to All-Star break, but have you started thinking about the 3-point contest yet? You got going in the fourth. I felt like you were feeling it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. My shot's not been that great, so I might have to pass, but we'll see. Got to take care of another one at home and get into that All-Star break with these wins.
Thank you so much, Sab.
Thank you.
She was 4 of 12 from 3 today. And speaking of the All-Star weekend, it's coming up Friday night in Phoenix for the 3-point contest. We hope Sabrina's there. And Skills Challenge at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ESPN. Saturday, the 20th annual All-Star Game on ABC at 8:30 Eastern. U.S. Women's Olympic Team takes on the WNBA All-Star. Coverage there starts at 8 Eastern time from what will certainly be a steamy hot Phoenix, Arizona. Let's take a look at the updated standings, and the New York Liberty, the first team in the league to get to 20 wins. They extend their lead over second place Connecticut to 2 games. Chicago clinging to that final playoff spot in 8th position. So the New York Liberty beat Chicago by the final of 81-67. Bayou Barbie just short of getting another double-double. For Carolyn Peck, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew, I'm Pam Ward. As we say so long, we'll see you tomorrow on ABC at 1 Eastern for Connecticut Phoenix, then at 3 Eastern for Indiana at Minnesota on ESPN. Let's get back to LaChina and Dre.